Can I say fuck on this show?
We are live, Trevor. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Intro right there.
Welcome to Cut the Nets.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome guys to Cut the Net. Welcome guys to Cut the Nets.
That's low-key a hot take, but I agree with it.
I don't care, Barbara. If he can't throw a football, get him out of the game.
In a bad way, but they're playing like nitty gritty. Like
Ryan, hit the gym more. Look at that.
This guy.
Yeah. No. Like I'm saying that Jalen Brunson will play really well in the playoffs.
Oh, then yeah, I did misunderstand you.
Yeah, you misunderstood me. In his veins. You guys haven't been relevant since Cam Newton.
We're basketball podcasters. We're not Met Gala attendees, dude.
You know what's great though? The fact that Brian is over you. He's literally over you and literally looking down on you.
Was that necessary? Really? Do you feel better
so
after having said that, Jeremy? Like, oh my God, you got embarrassed enough. Okay, I'll take the hat off. I'm sorry. My bad, guys. Here, I got a Vegas hat here. I'll put this one on. Always a great time at Cut the Nets, fellas.
One thing that I can bring to the show is I'm the master of
we have
opens.
Trevor, this is the 27th episode of Cut the Nets. We have a new guest on the podcast. I believe he's in the wrong place. Kind of feels like he was dressing for his Ringo's in the Crease new episode. The less than ideal Trevor Neal is on the Cut the Nets podcast. Trevor, what is the first thing you know about NBA basketball?
Fuck the Boston Celtics, and Masai Ujiri is my hero.
Hey, those are actually two valid points. The Boston Celtics should be in the NBA Finals, and they should because they have a really good team, first of all. Well, on paper they should. But again, the Heat are in the NBA Finals. I guarantee you, if the Celtics were in the NBA Finals, it would make this a more tougher series, since the Heat and Nuggets are in, and the Nuggets are up 3-1. Playing tonight in their home in Denver. Going to be an 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time game. This will be Mike Breen's 100th NBA Finals for play-by-play. The GOAT and Mike Breen. And it's going to be a good one. I could see the Nuggets in 5 games. That's just my opinion. But we'll get into that. We'll also get into Zion Williamson. Just what the fuck are you doing, Zion? What are you doing, man? Like,
Be an American hero. That's what I see.
He an American hero? No wonder you're from Texas.
Oh God, I'm not from Texas.
I'm joking. You live
in the
in
great state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, of course.
It's one of the states.
It's one of the states.
One of the states.
He's from one of the 50 states in America, as we all are, I believe. We'll be talking about that. We'll also be talking about how Ben Simmons looks like he's been putting on some bulk in the gym. He looks pretty yoked. Trevor, who is Ben Simmons, Trevor?
He plays for the Philadelphia 76ers and he can't shoot a damn three-pointer to save his life. I know that.
You definitely have dementia right now, for sure.
Oh, wait, he doesn't play for Philadelphia anymore, does he?
He doesn't play anywhere.
He's on Brook. Yeah, he's a.
Oh, he's a free agent?
I mean, he plays.
He's under contract with Brooklyn.
He's under contract on the Nets, but they don't really play him because he's got the yips, and according to him, he has a bad back.
Yeah, but
I have a bad. Yeah, that's what I say when I don't want to work.
Yeah,
too, so.
Yeah. That's the traditional pussy bump and Saro excuse from The Sopranos.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Sal bumping Saro. Do you remember that big pussy from Sopranos? He kept saying to Tony he has a bad back, but really he was a rat. Yeah. Season 1 and 2.
You're too old, dude. We don't know what that is.
The Sopranos.
You might be the only person here that's seen The Sopranos.
I have not seen The Sopranos. I know what it is. I've not seen it.
Oh my, y'all, we need to watch The Sopranos.
Everyone knows what The Sopranos is. Everyone's like, The Sopranos is the greatest show ever made. Yet I just will not watch it.
All right. Well, speaking of The Sopranos, we're going to be watching the NBA Finals. Don't give me that look, Trevor. Let's pull up the NBA Finals box score. I know we have one person who has no effing clue about what we're going to talk about in these NBA Finals.
Series is 3-1.
That's good, Trevor. Good
huge.
job. Good job.
I know that.
So,
Me.
Game 4, Miami's goal was to limit the points and facilitation of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. But what they failed to realize is that Aaron Gordon and Bruce Brown are NBA players, and the fact that they exist. They could not stop Aaron Gordon and Bruce Brown, which pretty much led to the downfall in Game 4, going down 3-1 in Miami, losing both of their home games in Miami. Brian, what else did they pretty much not do in order to lose this game?
I mean, simply put, Max Strus, you're the NBA Finals Shaq'd in a fool, dude. Put up 2 donuts back-to-back games. National Donut Day was June 2nd, 10 days ago from when we're recording. You can't put 0 points up as a starting shooting guard going 0 for 7. But you know what? We got to go back to this intro. First of all, Trevor, it's a basketball podcast, not a baseball one or a hockey one. But you know what, Jeremy? We also got 2 back-to-back episodes with an NBA player. Last week, Steph Curry. This week, Christian Brown. I see you down there.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's Christian
Brown
Brown. Is that Christian
pod.
Brown right there?
Oh my
Christian
God,
Brown
what a
down there?
special guest.
But then
Yeah.
also, Jeremy, back to you too. I don't know how good the education system down is there in Texas. More tougher. I don't think that's the
More
grammatically
tougher.
correct.
More tougher. I think
said-
it made the Texas
said more
education system
tougher?
just look good.
Oh gosh.
I don't think that's
Just
grammatically
tougher.
correct. But also, every episode we name a player after the episode number. I could have said Rudy Gobert, but you know what? Speaking of what they didn't do was they couldn't stop Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon had himself a monster of a day, 27 points with a plus 29. Nikola Jokic did his thing, does what he always does, putting up a triple-double. Jamal Murray.
Actually,
even
no.
had a
He
nice-
put up a double-double. He had 4 assists.
Oh, I saw the defense. My bad. Put up a double-double. My bad.
Did you
Put up
watch the game,
double-double.
Brian?
Jamal Murray had a nice game. No, I didn't. I was at a Yankee game.
That's right.
But so they had a solid game around, and then Miami being held to under 100 on their home court, getting swept in Miami, like Jeremy said, completely unacceptable. And I honestly, Jimmy Butler just doesn't look like the player he was, especially against Milwaukee. I think he's still hurt. That knee's still bothering him. I mean, you can even just see the games or from the highlights. There's a lot of times where he's grimacing or having these facial reactions. He doesn't look like the superstar. And yes, I think Jimmy Butler is a superstar. Like, he's just putting up a mere 25 points, like a -9 when he's been a solid defensive player his whole career. I really think he's hurt and this ankle's bothering him. And he's not even really getting much help because his so the undrafted guys, or as he calls them, role players, aren't stepping up. Gabe Vincent, who Jeremy called as the biggest X factor in the series, had a 2-point abysmal -21. Caleb Martin had a good game off the bench though, but just not a lot of defensive play. Obviously, also being held under 100. Almost the whole starting lineup had a negative plus-minus. So those things just aren't going to get you to where it is. It's bad that they lost. Like, also going back, like, this is a 3-1 series. But each game has, like, for the most part been close, but Miami just hasn't done enough. I think it's really because of Butler being injured.
Yeah. I also think so too. The thing is, with the fact that Denver has such a lot of weapons, even if you try and make their best player have a tough time getting to the basket and facilitating or getting points, because I think Nikola Jokic had under 30 points in this game. And the fact that you have Aaron Gordon, you've got MPJ, you've got Caldwell Pope, I mean, you've got a lot of really nice assets, especially off the bench too, with Green and Bruce Brown and Christian Brown, who is Christian Brown, who was featured in this podcast down below. Didn't do too well, but you got a ton of assets on this Denver Nuggets team that can pretty much make Nikola Jokic an afterthought if he plays poorly than he usually does. With Miami, I mean, Tyler Hero, he's expected to make his appearance in Game 5. He's upgraded questionable for tonight's game. You don't have him. You didn't have him the entire playoffs. Now you're really starting to see the cracks in Miami's depth, because with Victor Oladipo out as well, the undrafted role players are really starting to come back down to earth and not really perform as well as they did in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. They're really starting to show that they are undrafted players, going 0 for 7, or barely scratching the surface with 5 or 6 points a night. The guy that I thought was the X factor, Gabe Vincent, a potential Rockets target as well in the offseason. Didn't do too well in this game. Look, he's a potential target for the Rockets.
Everyone's an essential target.
According to
reports.
Don't the Rockets suck?
Yes,
Trevor, you are doing so well right now.
Yes, Trevor, doing so well. Doing so well, Trevor.
Yeah.
On a hot start.
Okay, can I get
I
my
might
joke
actually
in
have you back on. Back on.
I'm going to get my joke in. Andy looks like Tyler Hero. Okay, you guys can continue.
Who is going to be questionable? Who might make his first playoff appearance? Good job, Trevor. Excellent job. So, getting back to the points distribution here, I really think they should put more time with Duncan Robinson. He hasn't been bad this series. I mean, not a great game in Game 4, but compared to Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, not Cody Martin. Sweet Life Zach and Cody. Caleb Martin. Is not really playing well up to his strengths like he did back in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Celtics. It's probably the best game of the finals, and that's not really saying much. 11 points on a +1, ±. This Heat team, they probably have one more good game in them, and if it's a game that they have to win, it's obviously tonight. But unless LeBron was on the Heat like he was 10 years ago, they're not going to come back down 3-1.
You mean future
Andy.
Dallas Maverick LeBron James?
Okay, Trevor.
I'll
We're putting you in timeout right now. Andy, I was trying to segue to you because LeBron James, former Cavalier. Go ahead.
From St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio, number 23, LeBron James. Moving on from that, though, 3 things. One, Trevor, you saying I look like Tyler Hero is the 3rd different mediocre white athlete I've been compared to in the last 6 months. I've gotten Zach Wilson, especially with the headband on, probably.
I see that, yeah.
Christian Brown, which we clearly have been berating me about for the past 2 weeks, and now Tyler Hero. Are we actually thinking that? Are we just saying that? Are you guys trying?
Oh no, you 100% look
I
like
see-
Christian Brown.
I genuinely think you look like
No.
Christian Brown. Remember my tweet?
It's
But I also
Zach
see Zach Wilson. I love the Zach
Wilson.
Wilson one.
We're going to
not
start
a-
making
we're not a
Andy's
football
going to come
podcast.
after our moms jokes here pretty soon.
He likes moms. We have a lot in common.
Zach
Anyways,
Wilson.
why does it always turn to this conversation when I'm here, guys? We haven't even brought up what's her face. We haven't even brought up the name of the ESPN reporter.
I'm not saying anything. Make your take, Andy. Come on.
I'll keep it short. You guys said a lot of things that were very accurate. I'll just add on to this. When your 2 primary scorers in Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo combine for less points than Aaron Gordon and Bruce Brown do, and Bruce Brown's coming off the bench, I mean, are we surprised that nobody else could get it done for the Heat? If those guys can't get it done, I mean, this looked like the Miami Heat team of the regular season where their offense was rather stagnant. They can't really shoot threes that well. They just really turned around the playoffs. This is what we're used to seeing. I don't want to say they regress to the mean or that, they're out of energy or they're running out of juice or whatever like that. But they can't expect to play anywhere near this level, especially when Nikola Jokic didn't have a bad game, just didn't have one of his MVP, classic performance games he always has. If he has one of those, I don't see how this Game 5 is going to be any close. And it's not just because I'm wearing the Mile High City jersey, Go Nuggets. But I do mean that in all seriousness. This is going to be a challenge for them to even steal a game out of these next 3. Oh, Brian, I didn't see you were wearing a Denver jersey.
Classic Denver Nuggets jersey,
Yeah,
like
that's-
Chauncey Billups, Allen Iverson, or Carmelo Anthony, or
Nene and all them. Tyson Chandler.
Nene.
Kenyon
It was
Martin.
Carmella. It was Carmella.
Yeah.
The original 15. They should retire both their numbers, him and Nikola. Kmart, that's another good one. Yeah, that's about all I have to say, though. I said Nuggets in 4, and you guys made fun of me, so now I'll say Nuggets in 5.
I think Brian said Nuggets in 5, didn't he?
No, I think me
Oh,
and
we said
Rob
six.
said 6. We said 6.
Somebody said 5.
Neither. I said Nuggets in 7, but I'm dead wrong on that one.
You never know.
Okay, this brings me to my next question. So obviously, we're not going to have this uploaded until Tuesday. So it'll be either after the final game of the NBA season, or it could be going to Game 6. Do you think the Heat have a chance to take us to a Game 6?
No.
Trevor, say no. You'll look smart.
I'm gonna go. I think Miami takes it to 6.
Okay, what's your take,
Purely
Trevor?
because I'm going to compare it to my Dallas Stars, who went down 3-1 in their series, and they put every single ounce of energy they have into getting it past the 3-1 deficit. And they're going to play one game and look great, and then in the next game they're going to look like shit.
All right.
That's my expectation.
Look, okay, I'll give you a B on that take. Good job, Trevor. That was inspiring.
They're Game 5, Miami's gonna play great. They're gonna scrape out a little win, and then Game 6, they're gonna look like dog shit and get blown out.
Trevor needs to be in the locker room. He needs to motivate them.
I'm gonna tell them, guys, you get one more win. You get one more win, and I don't give a shit what you do in the next one. I just want one win.
Yeah, you guys got 60 minutes for the rest of your
lives.
lives.
It's gonna be funny as hell if I'm the one who's right. It's gonna be really funny if I'm right.
I might retire.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna look stupid.
Clip it.
We're gonna clip that.
Yeah.
We're clipping that. We're clipping that.
Good.
Okay,
Damn
let's
right.
get to the real takes.
Oh, don't say that. I mean, I'll give you my take, but I already said it before. I don't see how anybody else except the Denver Nuggets are going to win. Nikola Jokic has one of the most, I think, obvious Finals MVPs we've ever seen. Not to say that his teammates hasn't stepped up, because I mean, while he has carried this team through aspects of the series, like, you know, Jamal's gone off. We just saw, you know, we just had the Bruce Brown and Aaron Gordon game on Game 4 and stuff like that. Nuggets are too deep. They're too well coached. They are very well run, top to bottom. They're a well-oiled machine. Miami's wheels are falling off. Denver in 5. Go Nuggets.
Okay.
Yeah. That I should also be in the locker room. Well, okay. All right. Blue Jays fan. Next question.
Brian, what's next?
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't want Denver to win tonight because I want the series to go on as long as possible and be very entertaining. But for the same reasons Andy said, the Nuggets just look way too dominant. And I'm not going to go out here and say that Jokic and Jamal Murray are the best duo in the NBA, but I think that they're the best duo in terms of chemistry, and they just feed off each other, like, at a very elite level. Like, Jokic, obviously, one of the best passing bigs in the league, maybe even all time. Like, he can still get his while Jamal Murray's getting his. They even run the pick and roll together. Like, those two just gel so well that they've hands down been the best duo in this playoffs.
Yeah, no, I mean, them together on the court is extremely, extremely significant, especially in this series. I mean, even if they don't do well offensively, I mean, you got the supporting cast around them to pretty much pick up the slack. And that's what the Miami Heat can't really do. Zach, pull up the stat muse pick real quick for me. For honestly, can we?
Oh my God, they're twins. Andy a Mormon?
Fucking twins! Holy shit!
I was gonna say, let me look in the camera and just give a.
Is Andy a Mormon?
Do I really look like that?
Yeah, dude.
I think you found your picture to put in the thumbnail.
Honestly, Andy's real Twitter is just Zach Wilson.
But yeah,
I forgot what it's called.
So Nikola Jokic has averaged 30.1 points, 11.3 rebounds, and 9.8 assists in 19 games with Jamal Murray in the 2023 playoffs. That is a crazy stat line, near triple-double numbers. I mean, if you want to re-pull it back up real quick for me, Jamal Murray, 26.7 points. Like, they pretty much combined for 56.7 points per game. It's crazy. I mean,
that's not even taking into account the points they create with their assists and stuff too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
so that pushes
nuts.
At least 70, 75 points they're responsible for just by the two of them, which is
yeah. I mean, if you look at the field goal percentage, it is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Looking at eyeballing the averages, honestly, that looks more like 54% on average in the playoffs. I mean, insane. And his field goal attempts are in the mid-20s on average too. Like, it's just since this playoff performance is probably one of the best in recent memory for the NBA. Oh yeah, 47% from 3, 40, like literally a 50-40-90 performance, more than that in these playoffs for Jokic. Anything to add, guys, about Jokic?
Sounds real good. Real good basketball.
It is great, Trevor. It's awesome, Trevor. Like, I'm glad you agree. As an expert NBA analyst, Trevor, the real deal, Neal, the less than ideal Trevor Neal.
Trevor Neal can't shoot as good as Bradley Beal.
That's true. That's also true, Brian. Great take. Brian and Andy, what can you sort of pretty much gather from this monster performance in the playoffs for Jokic, along with a future NBA ring?
So I mean, yeah. So you're looking at he's gonna get his ring. He's gonna even get Finals MVP. I mean, what he is doing, and he's just doing it so like effortlessly. Like he's just like pulling up, like taking pretty much jump shots from the elbow, and honestly just backing down Bam Adebayo, just playing with his food. And it doesn't even. And the craziest thing is like Jokic doesn't even look like he's trying. Like it's just so easy to him. Like Jamal Murray literally said after Game 4, it was like Jokic can he be even better? Which is, if that's true, which I believe it is, considering how good Jokic is already, I think he can still get better. If that's true, the NBA should be. He's putting the NBA on notice. Like he could be getting back to back. He can be getting his three-peat MVP again, or going back to back. Should have been the third time. That's just how damn good Jokic is. I
actually do like this though. I like the fact that he pulled a Michael Jordan. He like looked at Charles Barkley like, look, you got your MVP. I'm gonna get my ring.
Yeah.
He basically looked at Joel Embiid for that reason.
And
that's the same fucking scenario.
And hot take, this could even be the start of a Denver Nugget dynasty. Because I'm even looking at teams next year, and they were talking about this on First Take today of like what team in the West would be the biggest threat next year to the Nuggets. Stephen A. Smith said the Warriors. I don't agree with that anymore. Sorry, Zach. Dude. And then Monica McNutt said the Lakers, and they don't scare me either. Like, if I had to pick a team, it would be, like, the Suns, and that doesn't even scare me that much. I genuinely think this could be the start of a Nuggets dynasty.
Honestly, I think the Western Conference has gotten weaker due to the Nuggets because you don't really see any sort of team that is stable. You got the Warriors who are aging, the Lakers who are aging. LeBron is coming into his age 39 season. I mean, he also considered retirement.
Well,
who else?
Well, I don't.
The Pelicans, if Zion's healthy, the Suns, who have basically two mid-range scorers who have a lot of work to do in the offseason. I mean, the Nuggets are the most well put together team for probably next year as well. I mean, if they have pretty much most of their squad together. I mean, they have to re-sign Bruce Brown. They have to. That is, without a doubt, one of the more important things they have to do in the offseason.
I believe that's a player option for next year. Player or team option, he is one of them. But I think the entire, the core of when we talk about the Nuggets, we talk about Jokic, Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Aaron Gordon. I think they're all under contract through at least the end of 2025, which is scary to think about because have they had a series that you would call difficult so far, especially if they end up winning tonight?
The Suns was the most difficult series.
And they took them in 6 still. It wasn't a 7-game thing. I mean, granted, it wasn't an easy series. I don't think this has been a particularly easy run for them, but they've made it look so easy. These are good teams they've been up against, right? I mean, so Brian, when you say it's a hot take, I don't think it's as hot a take as we see. This team, as we see it, is playing the best basketball by far out of any team in this postseason, and they have their entire core coming back. And no one's really getting that old. I mean, Jeff Green and Ish Smith are both old as hell. How much playing time do they actually get, and how much do they really contribute? They're all very young. I think all these guys are 30 years old or less. Jokic is 28, 29 maybe?
28.
He's 28, yeah. And it's just, I think Brian might be onto something. We're seeing the beginnings of something that could blossom into another dynasty that we've seen in the past.
Yeah, and I mean, Jeff Green, like you said, he's not even really playing. Like, they're oldest guys on the team, Jeff Green and Ish Smith, they're not even really playing. Jeff Smith, has only played in, a little bit in, that one, blowout final game. But he's kind of been, the Udonis Haslem role. And just kind of been, the veteran leader. DeAndre Jordan, I saw that one clip of him, heckling the post coach with, warming up Nikola Jokic. DeAndre Jordan and Jeff Green have kind of just been those, veteran leaders for the younger guys and whatever. So they're definitely their role, even though they're not making a role necessarily on the court, they're still having a presence on this team. But I mean, Jeremy, back to your point, I don't know if I'd say that necessarily the West got weaker. I'd say it's less top heavy for sure though, because there's still teams that are the Spurs when they get Wemby, their future is very bright.
But you never know about Wemby. I mean, Wemby has done such a good job in France. You never know if it's going to translate well in the NBA.
Well, I'm just saying, too, is the Kings' future is very bright. The Rockets, whether they get Jaylen Brown or Harden or whatever, their future is bright. There's a lot of talented teams in the West. I just think it's not as top heavy. Like in the East, you got the Celtics, the Cavs are going to be there for a while. The 76ers now with Nick Nurse. Like, I think the East is more top heavy, but I think if you're looking at 15 teams in each conference all around, I think the West is more built all around, but the East is way more top heavy.
I might disagree with that because I'm looking at the West right now, and it feels like the Nuggets are going to be the team to beat for the next 3-4 years. I mean, you say teams like, okay, you look at the Thunder. They're still really young. They made the 10th seed in the Western Conference. They might make the jump to a top 8, top 7 seed in the next couple of years. You got the Kings, who I definitely think are a mainstay. They're not to be messed with. But like I said, the Warriors, Lakers, the Mavericks. What the fuck are they going to do? I mean, they're in turmoil. Almost every single team, with respect to the Nuggets and the Kings. I didn't even mention the Grizzlies. They're also in turmoil. Like, every single team with respect to the Nuggets and the Kings are either rebuilding or have a lot of issues to deal with in the offseason.
Well, you can say the same about the East, though, because there's teams like
shit on the internet. That's what the Grizzlies learned.
Yep, that's right. Trevor.
Yeah,
that's
a new
right.
team slogan.
Go put stupid shit on the internet, Morant.
Yep.
Demetrius Jamel Moran, are you listening to Trevor Neal right now? Because
we should send this to him.
That's his full
Don't
name,
put
by the way.
stupid shit
Don't
on
ask
the
me how I know that.
We should. John Morant, do not put stupid shit on the internet.
We're begging you.
and no playing 17-year-olds one-on-one.
That's true. Because you might beat them up and assault them. Again, the NBA Finals might end tonight. If it doesn't, it will end. It will end with the Nuggets winning. And of course, who else? 10 years ago. Think back to your high school years or middle school or however old you were 10 years ago. Out of the big three in Lob City, did you think DeAndre Jordan would get the first ring out of Blake Griffin and CP3?
Fuck no.
Exactly. Crazy how the NBA works, man.
Who
Crazy.
did?
Right? I mean, I thought DeAndre Jordan would be the last person out of the big three to get the ring. But he'll get the NBA ring quicker than Blake Griffin and CP3, who I don't really think will ever get a ring in their career. Unless Blake Griffin stays with the Celtics, if the Celtics continue to be a lot better each and every single year. Because they're still a mainstay in the East, but they got to get over the hump. They got to beat that Eric Spoelstra Heat. They got to figure out, their Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum situation. So, yeah, I think it's pretty much the end of the NBA season as of either tonight or Game 6. So, that being said, let's get on to some really spicy shit.
Well,
all right? And when I mean spicy, what's up, Brett?
Well, sorry, you set up for a great thing I was going to say. Did you guys know that or see that Chris Paul's daughter is getting bullied because her dad keeps choking and getting injured and doesn't have a ring?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Wait, dude, is that real?
Yeah.
I thought that was a fake tweet. Are you?
I mean, Chris Paul mentioned it. He's saying that his daughter is getting bullied in school because his daddy can't get a ring.
Yeah, because he can't finish a series.
Yeah. He's had multiple choke jobs or injuries.
Is that bad? I'm laughing. Should I stop? I don't know. It's.
I mean, I feel okay. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny, but I feel bad for his daughter.
No, yeah, his daughter doesn't deserve.
But you know what? At least she's
getting death threats.
At least she's getting bullied for something she can't control.
Does that make it better or worse?
I think that makes it worse.
That makes it worse. That's like saying you were born with a birth defect and you're getting bullied because of it.
Okay, that's 100%.
That's like saying that.
That is 100% different. That is 100% different.
No, because it's something you can't control. If you have a birth defect and you have to live with it.
She didn't ask to be Chris Paul's daughter. She could have a completely normal life and this wouldn't happen.
Okay, well, I was saying something that's not related to her.
Ryan, you've lost all credibility on this podcast. Jeremy, you need a new co-host because I am available on Monday.
Trevor, yes. Yes. Awesome. It'll be called the Fish Out of Water podcast.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Let's talk about Zion, Horny Boy, Williamson.
What a name.
Let's talk about
the NBA. Did the NBA not allow players to put their nicknames on the back of their jerseys anymore? Because
no,
I really
they don't.
want to buy a Horny Boy Pelicans jersey.
Well, that was back in 2020 whenever the whole George Floyd murder and riots were going on. So they put their Actually, no, I'm wrong.
No, they had that earlier. No. That was in 20. That was the 2013 when they had Jesus Shuttlesworth, the big ticket, the
Just
truth.
tell me how I.
Yeah, honestly,
you're right, Ryan.
Trevor knows more ball than Jeremy now. Trevor knows more ball than Jeremy. Trevor knew
Forgot
about that.
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Jeremy, you're the one.
I just want
You're
Zion
the one.
horny boy jersey.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude, Zion. First of all, that hairline is fucking weird on that person. That woman, my God, like it's just straight, completely straight. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Huh?
On the chick,
Her hair looks like the.
isn't she a corn star?
She is an adult model.
She does the films that the adults watch, yes.
Yes. We're not going to say the word, guys. Don't say that, the P word. She's a
I'm
corn
not
star.
gonna say the P word.
Yeah,
Penis.
she's found
Yep.
on Blockbuster.
Yeah, definitely. So according to reports, Zion, who has his full name on Snapchat, has been revealed from this woman. Her name is Mariah. I believe?
Mariah Mills.
Mariah Mills. She's been posting secret chats between her and Zion about the fact that he's been kind of sticking his dick around through her and through multiple women, and he's been impregnating a lot of other women in the process.
Because they're dating, and then she is an adult content maker, and he got her pregnant. They literally announced like he was having a girl, and then another adult content maker, Zion, also got her pregnant. So he's also cheating and having a kid with two different women.
Yeah.
So he can do all that before stepping on the court.
I would hate to be that kid, bro. The fact that you have two, like, every kid has different moms, but the same dad. Oof.
Think holidays are fun. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
our dad's playing.
But anyways, let's see this text that Zion and this lady. Like, what the fuck, Zion?
I want to fly you
What
whenever
I
I'm
saw
at.
is notice how he said he saved photos in every single one of these texts.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a lot of memes
When you
made to that one. I
how
saw the
much do you
memes
expect
made
it
to
to
that
be
one.
a month?
Wait, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, right?
That's the biggest one. That was the one that was trending because there was like so many memes about it. It was someone put that with like Dylan Brooks on like going to Shanghai.
Guys,
Those are still funny.
I want to know if you have your full name on Snapchat. Just be honest, everybody here.
Mine just says Trev.
I mean, it's not my username.
Jeremy
But
over
I
here
think my
uses
full name
alias.
might like be out, but it's not my username. Like my name isn't my username, but I think like if like someone had a text, like I think my full name's out. I don't even know.
Exactly. It's Snapchat. There's nothing professional about Snapchat. It's like the worst kind of Finstagram that you have. You remember Finsta accounts?
No, I think Snapchat's the next LinkedIn. I think that's what Zion thinks.
I think that's what Zion thinks. That's not what it actually is.
I was going to say, Trevor, I thought you were
Well,
going to die
Zion
on
sees
that
me
hill.
as,
Yeah.
No, I think Zion's in his own little world right
I think
now.
Zion was using
Oh, my
LinkedIn
God.
as the next Tinder.
Oh my!
Actually,
Wow.
that's not a bad idea.
No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. That's how you lose potential jobs.
Are you telling me that like this adult film star had a LinkedIn? Is that what
Here's the
we're
thing, though. Why would Zion need LinkedIn when he's an NBA basketball
Someone
player
pull up LinkedIn.
making $200 million plus, for five years on his contract with the Pelicans? Why would he be on LinkedIn?
Nah, Zion's philosophy was
Why not?
like Tinder's for rookies. I'm gonna go on Facebook Marketplace and search wedding dresses, so you know.
Fuck yeah.
Does Brian have
Truly said.
W Riz? People are asking.
Dude, like that's the perfect way to pick up women. That's the perfect way. You look up wedding dresses on the market because why would a bride to be sell their wedding dress? It's because their wedding was called off.
There is an Andy Zach Wilson joke loading somewhere about going after moms with wedding dresses.
Oh man,
Now we're switching it. We're switching it now.
It's there.
No comment.
must be a Mormon
Okay.
dude married to like 7 different people.
Oh my God.
The gay man easy, Brian. All right, it comes naturally.
Hey man, yeah,
Not
game man
something
easy. Zion is like 3/4 of the way of following the Mormonist way of life when it comes to dating and marriage. He's about to be a black Mormon.
Can't say that often, can you?
You can't. No, you cannot. Thing is, I want to talk about redrafting the 2019 NBA draft when it comes to this, because you got Zion Williamson, who averages like 30 games a season over the last 3 seasons, has played 90 games total around that in 3 seasons, has been either injured or doesn't want to be on the court or is too horny to be on the court. You got John Morant, who flexes with Glocks, and now he's claiming it was a fake toy gun. And then you got R.J. Barrett, who can't shoot the 3.
I was like, he's just mid. Yeah.
He's just fucking mid as the 3rd overall pick.
Whoa. No one slanders Star J. Barrett, okay? He sent Cleveland packing personally.
Actually,
We don't need Donovan Mitchell. Star J outperformed Donovan Mitchell in the first round.
Honestly, though, in a handful, like a sample size, I would probably have Darius Garland as my first pick.
I'd rather. It's up to Garland and Jordan Poole to save this draft class outside of the top.
No,
Jordan Hero.
Jordan
He was in
Tyler
that
Hero.
song.
He was in that song. Jack Harlow.
What's that song called?
Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero.
Thank you.
But Jack Harlow.
Honestly, this 2019 draft class deserves a documentary. You got the whack outfits from Tyler Hero, like Kyle Kuzma light. You got Zion too horny, Ja flashing off his guns. And then there's just random Jackson Hayes being the 8th pick in that draft.
Who was 4th? DeAndre Hunter?
Yeah.
Is he like dead or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is he actually dead?
He's on the Lakers.
Oh, same thing.
Also, why would you call him Star J. Barrett, bro? Like,
Because he balled out. He balled out in the playoffs.
did he ball out against the Heat? Did he?
Next question.
No, see, guys, the Heat lost, so the answer is probably no.
No, the Heat won against the Knicks.
Or
Trevor.
the Heat won. Shit, you know what I mean? The Knicks lost.
You're an expert, Trevor, aren't you? Aren't you an expert?
Yes, Zach.
Aren't
I
you-
was name
aren't you,
dropping. Yes, Zach.
Aren't you going to be on the interview with JJ Redick pretty soon? You know who JJ Redick is, right? I bet you do.
Yeah, he's a player. I know that.
He is a player?
Former player.
He's a player.
He was. Thank you, little bird on my shoulder.
Also, yes, Zach. I name dropped him for a whole fucking month. But you know what? I'd rather
Star J sounds like a corn name.
I'd rather someone be good in the playoff. Oh well, that could be your name. Your first name starts with a J.
Yeah, but it rhymes with RJ, so Star J.
Well, also, all
Jeremy, yeah, it doesn't-
right. Well, the point I was saying
No,
was,
that's not.
I'd rather a
Sounds
player,
gross.
play great in the playoffs and have his shit like regular season. Because basically, Star J is like the complete opposite of Julius Randle.
Are we going to go into this again? The fact that Julius Randle needs to be traded?
Yeah, fuck Julius Randle. He doesn't even deserve Shanghai. He can go to Taiwan, New Zealand. I don't even care. Just get him out of my New York Knicks team. Smell you later.
I agree with that.
Smell you
but
later.
I think he will. Like I said, I think we discussed this last week. I think Julius Randle will be much better suited, like on the Blazers or on a smaller market team where he can really shine playing alongside a player who's has a veteran presence, who's been in the playoffs multiple times, maybe has an NBA championship or has been in the finals. That's kind of where Julius Randle needs to be. I mean, we want to go down this road again, Brian. I mean, we just want to,
No, I digress.
put it to rest.
I digress.
You digress? All right, I digress too, man. I also digress.
Are we only focusing on court stuff or off court stuff? Is also
Availability
You get all of it.
and
You get all
production.
of it.
Availability and production. That has to do with
All right.
everything.
So I'd go. I'm just looking, seeing if there was any gems in the second round here. I'm going Darius Garland 1. I'm going. You know what? He's not going to get suspended for this. He's just a dog. I'm going Zion 2 still. I'm going.
Availability, bro. 30
I know
games
he's okay.
each season, over on average, over the last 3 seasons.
I'm going Tyler Hero 3.
Just saying.
Star J 4. Jordan Poole 5. I'll go Grant Williams 6. Nikhil Alexander Walker. Rui Hachimura 7. Nikhil Alexander Walker 8. I'll go. This is where it just gets like straight ass. I guess I'll still take John Morant 9. And then
Damn, all the way down to the 9th pick.
Brandon Clark 10.
Okay. Trevor, do you want to do this? You want to? You got something going on? I think you probably have something going on.
I want my
Honestly,
Texas Tech Red Raider Jarrett Culver going first overall. Guns up. That's my only. Yep.
Do you just want to name one pick, or do you want to go after the next 9?
Tyler Hero too, of course. Nothing matters after that.
Well, also, you want to speak of a
Absolutely hot take. Good. I like it.
Jeremy. We got 27 episodes together, dude. It's been a blast. Got to know you personally.
That's awesome, man.
I got a little gift for you.
It's been such a blast that I forget why the Rockets missed 27 straight threes.
I got a gift for you, Zach. Can you play it?
Can I make a suggestion to y'all too before we bring up the video? Can I make a suggestion? What? I think you should split your episodes into, like, you know how there's AD years, you know, and then before Christ. I think it should be before Trevor and post Trevor episodes.
BTPT.
Okay. Can we?
Yes, thank you.
Yo,
bring up the video. Bring up the video.
Jesus Christ.
Clank.
Clank.
I think even I've seen this video, which is...
Come on.
Man. Oh,
come
man.
on, dude. This is pain. This was the peak Rockets year.
Oh.
This is when CP3 and James Harden had good chemistry. PJ Tucker was a dog on the boards, dude. Like,
PJ Tucker could not miss a corner three even if he tried. I don't know. He shoots like 150% from corner threes. That's
That's great, dude.
Listen,
that's
when your identity is live by the 3, die by the 3, you're gonna have one of those cold games. And oh man, it was like.
That's a dumb. Why would you shoot that, bro? No one was in front of you.
It was like
Harden,
Alaska cold.
Harden was
Alaska
shooting,
cold there.
Dude, Harden was shooting that just to try to get fouled. I know there's probably like a couple seconds left in the shot clock, but man, that's a horrible shot. That's a horrible way to try to call fouls.
Jeremy, I think they're going to make the next one. Oh, shit, never mind.
Oh, Trevor, no.
Oh, we missed another one. Oh, man.
They're still up by they're up by 11 right now. They're up by 11.
They're probably going to hang on and win, though, right? They hang on and win the game.
They should. They should. Capella.
They should. They will. They will hang on.
Eric Gordon, legend. Just
bro, what the hell was that shot?
All right, Jeremy, serious question.
What?
Did the Rockets miss more threes this game than John Morant has guns owned?
What a comparison.
That's like, I don't think he owns those guns. I think he's just like taking the guns from his friends that are on IG Live.
He rents it. Do you think there's a rental place somewhere in Memphis? Memphis seems like the kind of city where you can rent
1-800-rent-a-gun.com.
Is that really
no, I made that up.
A number?
No, I made that up.
Okay.
No.
Sure he did.
Gotcha.
New York.
But yeah, that was a tragic video to watch. I nearly just cringed and kind of died inside a little bit. But we can definitely move on. This is the 27th episode of Cut the Nets, so it was needed, begrudgingly. But we are past that era. We're past that era. You know,
we're in the post Trevor era of Cut the Nets.
No. We're in the. Are you listening, Trevor? I said we're past that Rockets era.
Yeah, shut up, Trevor.
Oh my God!
It's like Shut Up Meg from Family Guy, but Shut Up Trevor.
Shut up, Meg.
Let's get into Ben Simmons, guys. Ben Simmons.
I don't want to.
He's ripped.
Why do we talk about this guy like he's doing something every offseason?
Andy, look at the picture, dude, when it comes up.
I thought.
Pull it up. I want to see it.
I thought this was photoshopped. Like, that looks photoshopped, right? Does it not? It looks like his arms are bigger than his head.
It looks like he skips leg day.
That too.
Yeah,
but
lower body's
he looks like a lot bigger than previous years.
Are we sure that's not photoshopped? He looks a little too big.
No. I saw the comments. Like, everyone's like, Photoshop, and then the guy who was verified on Twitter said, no, this is a real photo. And it's just
sounds like Ben
the reason
Simmons
why
burner.
The reason why it looks photoshopped. The reason why is probably because it's probably a different angle. Like, he got the right angle for Ben Simmons.
This is giving me the Colin Kaepernick. I'm out of workout with the Saints kind of vibes. Like, oh, I'm gonna be back. Don't worry, I'm gonna be back. So he just keeps putting shit on the internet, showing he's gonna be right back.
Well,
Ben Simmons is never playing in the NBA again. That's my take.
Calling that? I mean, that's actually pretty decent take.
That.
Where can I bet?
Mark that down. Clip
Mark
it
down. Okay. Ben Simmons will never ever play a game in the NBA. One of Trevor, NBA analyst expert, hot takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he does, he's gonna win a ring. He either doesn't play or he wins a ring.
Bro, what this is such a fucking contrast from what you just said earlier. Just like on the other side of the border.
Dude, I'm just saying there's no. He's gonna win a ring with. They're gonna make room for him on Denver. I don't know how, nor how that works. But he's gonna
salary
play like 3
cap issues like galore. What the?
No, he's gonna take a pay cut. Is there guaranteed contracts in the NBA?
He still has his
And they're all
long-term
Guaranteed
contract.
in the NBA.
Yeah, they're all
They are.
guaranteed.
Thank you, producer Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank
No,
you.
he's still gonna be on that large, abominable contract that he has right now.
He's a scammer.
Yeah.
It's a damn. So what I'm hearing is Ben Simmons is gonna get traded to the Arizona Coyotes, and it's a damn shame that no one on this show is gonna find that as funny as they should.
Unless you're a hockey fan.
Exactly.
Somebody explain in
Yeah.
basketball.
No, I got
don't
it.
get
I got it.
Yeah. Someone help me out here. So, Zach, how would you translate that to basketball terms? Producer Zach.
Ben Simmons is going to get traded to the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Oh.
Okay.
That's funny.
See?
That's funny.
Thank
They
you,
don't
thank
exist. That's really funny.
Well, the Arizona Coyotes do exist, but
They shouldn't.
They're like the Arizona State Coyotes, though.
Nice. I wonder what Ben Simmons,
Simmons.
like his meal plan is. I wonder what his meal plan is. Honestly, like probably a lot of
Jenner or
rice.
Kardashian, whichever one he's dating now.
Yeah,
That's
Oh
probably-
my God.
that's
yeah.
probably
He's
early in the
just
morning.
he's just eating that, you know.
Jeremy,
He's eating it.
Jeremy?
Yeah,
I could
eat it out.
Jeremy, I could see it into existence. They trade Jalen Green for
And
the
it
Brooklyn
needed
Nets.
to be.
The Rockets trade Jalen Green to the Brooklyn Nets. They sign Harden. They get Ben Simmons. They get 0 for 28 this year.
They
my God.
passed the record on the playoffs.
Yeah.
Even if they make the playoffs, Rockets will be up in arms, just pissed, absolutely pissed off.
He might average his triple single again for you guys.
He'll just be getting
6
cardio.
points, 6
No,
points.
Lonzo Ball is the real triple single.
He is. Well, at least he did something for the Bulls before he just got a knee injury where he can't play again.
How many of the balls are in the NBA now?
Technically one.
Two. So,
Because Lonzo's probably they said Lonzo might never play again. So technically one.
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball.
so he went 1 for 3 with his kids.
well,
for 3.
actually,
2 for 3.
yeah, at one point,
One point it
all
was 3
balls,
for 3.
Yeah, he
All
had
3 balls were in the
LiAngelo
NBA?
on the Pistons. What do you call it? He was working out for the Pistons. Was like available for like one game in the season, and then they released him. They had LaMelo Ball playing for the Charlotte Hornets, who's phenomenal, probably better than Lonzo Ball, but also injured. They got Lonzo Ball, who's wearing those stupid ZO2 shoes that probably got him injured in the first place. Tearing his meniscus, ankle, knee, all legs, bro. All
Body
legs.
parts you didn't even know existed. He tore
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
There goes your C2 vertebrae.
And it's funny
Oh.
that the youngest brother's the best one, and the oldest is the worst one. Because isn't
Well, that kinda
LiAngelo
makes sense,
the
'cause,
oldest?
like, you got-
Oh no,
you got-
Lonzo's
you got
the oldest. Lonzo's the oldest. Lonzo's the oldest.
Yeah, yeah. You
Melo's
got
the middle
Lonzo,
dog.
who's like the guinea pig, right? You got Lonzo, who's the guinea pig. You got LiAngelo, who's like the second attempt.
He committed crime in China, so that was
And
tough.
then you got LaMelo, who's like learned from his brother's mistakes. Boom. There you go.
Parenting with Jeremy,
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty much.
But yeah,
A lot of
Just-
balls.
a lot of balls. But
Lot of balls.
Only one available. Basically, the Ball family had testicular cancer, and now they have one ball left.
I was about to say they should get it checked out. Yeah,
They should, yeah.
Producer Zach did not like that one.
Did not like that one. He did not enjoy that comment that I just made.
No.
But yeah, that's what's going on with the Ball family. Didn't they
No
have like,
ball.
I'm glad that. Did y'all mean for this episode to kind of go into a Ball family tangent, or did it just happen naturally?
No.
I said Lonzo Ball,
Okay.
so like I take the fall for that.
You just want to talk about balls on the show, is what I'm hearing.
Well, we are a basketball podcast, so definitely yes.
Yeah.
Ball.
Ball.
Yeah, balls.
Wait, did you guys know that Lil Dicky is related to them?
Ball.
To the Ball family?
Yeah.
Lil
Yeah,
Dicky
pull
Damn, fun fact. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was a great video. Pull the video up when he got introduced as the fourth Ball brother.
All right, I'll.
I don't think we have it off rip, but it exists. And it was a funny
It's somewhere
video.
there. Zach will find it.
Zach, I just sent it to you. It's an ESPN video from that article.
So we can pretty much fuck around for about another 5 minutes.
Jeremy, there's like screenshots of NBA news I sent in the basketball
points
thing.
in the high school game this year. And LiAngelo headed to UCLA next year, where his older brother Lonzo took the world by storm this past season.
This shit was
and of course, there's LeBron.
a great time to be
But
alive.
did you know
in the
there's
NBA.
a fourth Ball?
Ledecky Ball, University of Richmond. Spiders. We're supposed to say our college or no?
I mean, doesn't it bother you that the world doesn't know that there's a fourth Ball brother?
I mean, I don't really care what the world thinks. You ask any of my brothers, they know there's a fourth Ball brother.
You got all day, bro. Get him.
Big brother, actually, is what they call me. Ask Lonzo. Lonzo! He's probably getting shots up.
Why have we never heard of Ledecky?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, you heard of Lil Dicky, right? You know the rapper?
I don't talk about no rappers. I talk about ball players. And Ledecky ain't no ball player.
Remember him on ESPN First Take?
We're all really good.
I hate that man so much.
Odd man out.
You remember him on ESPN First Take? Oh my god, he was the
Really
best.
good at basketball. I'm
Never
not,
lost.
Yeah, he lost a ton.
Yeah, I just remember when the Ball family went on WWE and LaMelo Ball, like it's supposed to be family friendly because it's like scripted and everything, and LaMelo said the N-word, like on live television.
That happens sometimes. I mean, Shannon Sharp said the N-word on Undisputed, so.
Skill.
True, I guess.
Dude, do you want to talk about that for the next 3 minutes? The fact that, like, Skip Bayless is a fucking twat. And
Anybody like him or the analysis he gives?
he's just a contrarian just for the sake of being a contrarian. That's all he is. Like, he pisses off Shannon so freaking much. Like, he disregarded his career as a 3-time Super Bowl champion. And then he, like, pisses Shannon off with the whole, like, DeMar Hamlin situation.
Yeah, that was bad. That was
Like, that was horribly bad.
Well, I hate what he said.
Even his apology.
Well, I hate what he did even more with Dak Prescott when Dak Prescott's brother killed himself, and like
Yeah.
it was during the season, so like Dak was like very upset and like crying and whatever, and then Skip Bayless was like, "You as the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys are so soft because one, you're the quarterback, you're supposed to be the leader of the locker room, and you're the leader of America's team. You shouldn't be able to cry. Like, be a man."
That ain't America, because America's team the fucking way.
Yeah, it hasn't been for 50 years, I don't think.
Yeah,
It's
no.
ridiculous.
Yo, I live near Dallas, and people here fucking hate the Cowboys.
Unless you're in Dallas, the entire state of Texas hates the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Trevor, question though. Who won the 2019 NBA championship?
That was Raptors, right? 19 was Raptors?
And
Because they
who's
won
on-
just before COVID.
Who
right?
were the top scorers on that team?
Kawhi Leonard. Van Vliet would have been on those Raptors.
Yes.
Siakam. I believe that name was on the Raptors.
Yup.
All right, who's the
There's one more that was with Kawhi.
the anchor
Was,
number 7? He was on the Heat. He was mentioned
He's
earlier.
thick as hell.
Yeah, went to Villanova.
I know, because... God, you think that fucking helps me? God.
He's just so weirdly thick. That's the thing.
I mean...
Yeah, this will be our last bit,
See,
just bullying Trevor because we know these players, and of course he doesn't.
That's fine. Okay, so he was in Toronto for a while.
Yes.
The one you want me to... He's shorter. I know that. He's a little smaller, dude.
Brian is taller than him.
Okay, I'm blanking.
I'm not even that short.
blanking.
Yeah, but like you're taller than a basketball player who's currently active in the NBA.
Brian, how tall are you?
6 foot.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Respect. Yeah, I got no idea. I'm blanking.
Kyle Lowry.
Oh, shit, I knew that.
Yeah, it was on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah,
I know, it really was.
Or in basketball terms, the tip of your finger. It was on your fingertips.
Right. Anything else to add? Any shout outs you guys want to shout out anybody before we head out?
Wrinkles in the crease.
What about
podcast? It's a bomb ass podcast where me and Zach go through therapy together.
It's very vague. Very vague. I'm sure people would love.
But it's a great description of the show.
I'm sure that
Zach
viewers
yells,
would love.
I yell.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What he said.
I'm a shout out Josh Hart. Please resign with New York, bro. I don't care about what you want to tweet about, what you do, what you and your wife do, not on the basketball court. Just please resign with us, dude. Josh Hart. Can
I get one more shout?
Also, Josh Hart, like John Morant, protect your Twitter, bro. Don't use it. You're weird, dog. But please resign, New York.
Shout out all of Zion Williamson's baby mamas.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We don't even know all of them though, so you both have a point. There's maybe different ones.
Yeah. He could. I have the one we know, or the ones we know. Jeremy has all the unknowns. Yeah, we split it up a little bit.
I know all of the unknowns because I don't know their names.
Yep.
Yeah, Jeremy doesn't need the way Jeremy operates. He doesn't need to know their name.
Exactly. I just know them.
Oh my God.
Jeremy Grizster.
Exactly.
There you go.
Andy, any shout out?
Hi, Mom.
Again?
Hi, Andy's mom.
Again?
Andy, you
I love
got
my
my phone
mom,
number over there.
Oh my God, Zach Wilson, you gotta chill, dude. It's getting weirder by the minute.
Wow, dude.
All right. I'm going to shout out Snapchat being the next LinkedIn. And for all you youngins out there, use Snapchat for work.
Also, gun rentals.
And gun rentals. If you're in a red state, gun rentals, because people support that shit.
You probably can.
Yeah. But anyways, that is the end of Cut the Nets, episode 27. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will be update. We'll be on Spotify really soon. So if you want to stream us on other platforms, you got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, of course, YouTube. I think there's other streaming services going around, but Spotify is the main one we're going to be on in the near future. So if you don't want to see our faces, you just want to listen to us because we have very, very sexy voices, tune in on Spotify. Yeah. With that being said, this is Jeremy. That's Brian. Guests, Andy. And fish out of water, Trevor.
Fuck yeah.
This is Cut the Nets signing out. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
See ya.